Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Kpsn. Walking outside on any given afternoon after school, you can't help but smile. Our fields are not just filled with dandelions this year, but instead they are bustling with the enthusiasm of our spring student athletes. It's a sight for sore eyes, considering they haven't played their sports for their school in almost 2 years. This season is truly extra special for everyone, particularly for a coach that has been at it for a record number of seasons. In sports, your stats reflect the type of player or coach you are. As one of the most successful and dedicated coaches at KP, tennis coach Bob Goldberg has definitely racked up his stats individually and as part of a team. Here's KPSN's Tim Hartwell with that story.
In his 49 seasons of coaching, Coach Goldberg has won 689 matches, along with 66 tournament wins. His longest winning streak was for a count of 61 consecutive league matches from mid-2007 to mid-2011. He's made a long-lasting impact on every player and coach that he has worked with. His impact on people goes well beyond their time on the tennis team. We talked to some of his current and former players, as well as one of the former assistant coaches, to see just how big of an impact Coach Goldberg has made on this team and the people that he encounters.
Hi, my name's Jen Meyer-Feeney, and Bob Goldberg was my high school girls tennis coach from 1986 to 1990. Hard to believe that was 35 years ago. There are many things I remember about Bob, but one thing that really resonates with me was his passion for tennis. He lived and breathed tennis on and off the court. It was infectious. Everyone he came in contact with knew that tennis was his life. As being on a team in my high school years, I remember one philosophy that Bob would say to all of us girls. He'd take us together in the huddle and say, "Listen girls, we win as a team and we lose as a team." Today, this still resonates to me very strongly as an adult. Being on a USTA competitive tennis team now, it's a huge takeaway. All of us compete for fun and have a great time, but once again, we win as a team and lose as a team. The bonds that I created from tennis, from all the way from high school up until my adult life, will last forever. We bonded as a family. And we just learned to love tennis and to get along and have a lot of laughter. Tennis was a ball back then, and tennis today is still a ball today for me. I do have one little photo of Bob and his girls back in 1986. There I am as a sophomore. Still the memories I treasure today. I want to thank Bob for all he's done for me and for the game and for the sport. Thanks, Bob.
Hi Bob, Gary Primavera here from sunny Naples, Florida. I hear you're about to embark on another year coaching at King Philip. That's just amazing. I am so jealous. I miss so much the time we spent together coaching King Philip in the past. It was just such a great experience for me. I'll never forget some of your life lessons that you used to teach the girls, including it's not all about the X's and O's, but it is about the Jennies and Joes. What a great line. In any case, good luck this year to both you and the girls, and we hope to see you soon. Goodbye from Naples.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Primavera. I was the 2009 captain of the King Philip girls tennis team, and I just want to say congratulations to Coach Goldberg on 49 years of coaching. That is just incredible, and I'm sure none of us would be surprised if you ended up coaching for 49 years more. Coach Goldberg was the best coach. He was great at inspiring his players and always helping us to do our best. And of course, he always kept us laughing with his dad jokes, and he was pretty good at getting us to win too. So again, I just want to say congrats, Coach Goldberg. You're the best. 49 years is just amazing, and myself and all of your former players, thank you.
I think I have no one harder on me than me, and I think Coach definitely made me cut some slack for myself. He was definitely my biggest supporter when I was on the court, because I sure as heck wasn't. So he really helps me just give myself a break, do my best, and if I have a bad day, I have a bad day.
Just the encouragement that he provides has always been really helpful on the court, because that he's supporting you like each and every match and each and every game.
I went in with basically no experience. I was a sophomore, I'd never played before, and I just thought, why not try out? But throughout the season, every single like coaching tip that he gave me, it just built my confidence. And I'm very happy that I stuck with it.
He's taught me to really, in life, sometimes you just need to look at the bigger picture and life will go on, things will get better. I know for other sports I had played in the past that you would sense this huge divide between freshman, JV, varsity, which isn't how it should be. And coach definitely made you feel so included, no matter if you were just starting out with tennis or you've been playing for years. Like, if you were on the team, you're on the team. There's no divide.
It's a constant support system because tennis is such an individual sport and you can really take all the support you can get. So if we were to separate the teams, you'd be more on your own. So having the teams together was definitely, you got more support, and you can really use that when you're alone on the court.
Not only did it make our bonds together strong, but it also made us better players because we built off of each other, and it was just amazing.
Through three and like an 8th years of King Philip tennis, I genuinely have never had a coach who has been so passionate and has genuinely wanted his players to do so well. I think that coach made all the difference because, like we were talking about JV and varsity, that was coach's doing. He could have divided the teams, and then he didn't. He brought everyone together.
Coach can be so serious at times, but also like he wants us all to laugh. He wants us all to have a good time. He wants us all to be friendly. Like, he wants us all to sing Dancing Queen on the bus. Like, he's just, I don't know. I've just made so many great memories, and obviously I have him to thank that for, because he really did gap. Like, there was no gap between JV and varsity. There was always someone who has your back, someone you can talk to. Like the 2020 seniors, like when we didn't get our season, like all the girls came together and like brainstormed this thing. We had a mason jar and it was filled with like every teammate wrote a memory on it, and it's just like no one had to do that. And just like I think that shows how close we are and like how welcoming the team is.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that like I've just gained a lot of like friends from this, and one of the only things I will look forward to in the school year is just like, okay, one day closer to tennis season, especially now.
And I really don't think there's a coach that is so clear with pushing his kids, but also really giving them confidence and giving them good criticism. And his passion is just perfect. Like, we couldn't have had a better coach.
Coach Goldberg believes in the philosophy of building the team off the court for a better performance on the court. His coaching style and coaching philosophies have clearly taught lifelong lessons that have made a positive impact on the lives of many people. I'm Tim Hartwell reporting for Kpsn.
Despite a rather quick week-long turnaround from the Fall 2 season, the track and field team has been training extremely hard and are eager to retake the track for their upcoming meet today against Franklin. Both teams hope to get off to a strong start in the win category and make some noise in the league this year.
To be back on the track with a whole bunch of kids like that we've all been running with for a while and seeing everyone just working together to try to come out on top is exciting.
I'm really excited to see how everyone's improved. We're juniors now and we haven't had spring track since freshman year, so it'll be interesting to see people's performances now versus a year and a half ago.
We have a lot of top athletes and a lot of people who've been working hard either during indoor track or just on their own in general to try to PR and bring the team to victory.
We have a lot of high expectations. We're hoping to win a few meets. We want to place really high in the Hawks, so that's definitely the goal. We have a lot of newcomers on the team, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do. We have a lot of people also trying the events that don't get much love, like the hurdles and the throwing events like discus and javelin. So that's really nice to see.
The boys' tennis team is more than ready to kick off the 2021 season. The team only has one senior, but it's Nick Putney, who has been recognized as a top player in New England from a young age. In addition, other kids from all grades have filled up the rest of the roster and are also ready to compete at a varsity level. Our baseball team has a new coach this season, and he had to face some tough decisions straight away as 68 players showed up to try out. Coach Plimpton got a good look at his shiny new team on Monday after school in a scrimmage against Foxborough, and they won 11-0 and only allowed one hit. That gave them some confidence going into their season opener against North Attleboro tonight. With a packed roster of seniors, the team will have strong leadership and depth that will hopefully guarantee a strong winning season.
We had 68 players sign up, which is awesome. The high numbers, there's a lot of enthusiasm for our program. We're really looking forward to getting the season started. We really got some strong talent out there, and we're really looking forward to competing this year.
I'm really excited for the season to start. We do have a pretty hard schedule. Some of our hardest opponents, we're actually opening day, we're facing North Attleboro. Their best pitcher is probably going to get drafted in a few months. He's a Northeastern commit. He probably could have gone anywhere in the country he wanted to. Tops out at 97 miles per hour. And then we have Mansfield and Franklin twice each. So between a stud from North Attleboro, 2 Mansfield games and 2 Franklin games, those 5 games are all within our first 6 of the season. It's going to be a tough start to the year, but it'll help us see what we're made of early on.
We're looking to be pretty good this season. Hopefully we're going to be one of the best teams in the Hawk. All the seniors leaving with the COVID year last year puts us towards the top of the Hawk, and hopefully we can take down some of the bigger names like Mansfield, North Attleboro, stuff like that.
The team's pretty pumped to play, honestly. It's been a year and a half, no baseball, new coach. We're just excited to get back together, get back on the field.
I think we're going to be a well-rounded team. I think we're going to have a lot of depth batting-wise, and pitching and still needs to get figured out, but I think there's a lot of potential this season.
It's a strong group. Definitely should have a winning season this year.
With only 12 girls rostered on the team, our softball senior captains Paige Burdos and Anna Bradley look to lead the team to a strong winning season and finish their high school career on a solid note. The girls are ready to overcome some tough obstacles this year, but there's big talk about the caliber of some of the younger players.
We also have a super young team. We have 2 freshmen, and then we have a ton of sophomores, so we're all super young.
We've all grown up together playing softball, so I think all of us are already used to playing with each other, so I don't think it's going to affect us too much, but it'll definitely be a little tough having, a smaller team. I think that all of us just have a really good work ethic, and so we've all been able to help each other out with all of our weaknesses and, helping each other with our strengths as well, so then we can all have really good chemistry on the field as well.
The lacrosse team underwent a 5-day tryout, and the varsity team looks solid. This could be a very successful year for the team, and captains Sam Matson and Sean Culla are ready to push this team to reach its greatest potential. Kpsn sent Patrick Zarba to check in with the boys.
This lacrosse team you have here, what do you want them to emphasize in this season?
I want to see a good performance out of the defense. They've been working hard all week, getting the footwork down. Goalie James Boley, he's been putting in the work too. I'm expecting no more than 4 goals.
Well, we for sure want the season to be memorable. We want it to last as long as we can.
We have every capability of winning every game, and the more we win, the longer we play for. So that's what we're striving for.
Thank you, Captain Matson and Captain Culla, for this interview. I hope you guys play great out there, and good luck to your season.
Our girls lacrosse team is looking to shake off their year-long break and get back on the field with a fresh new team. They are looking to build off of the success of their last season, with the upperclassmen taking the reins to lead the team to victory. They played their first game against North Attleboro yesterday, and they are ready to work hard and enjoy every minute of finally being back in the game.
I'm really focused on us being able to rebuild our team, especially since we haven't played together in the past 2 years, and in addition to the new freshmen, we have new sophomores, so it's really important for us to all be able to work together as a team. How well a team does, it 100% comes down to effort and talent, but it really comes down to the players and their attitudes. And I think that the girls on this team this year, they just have incredible attitudes about this upcoming season, and I'm just so excited to see where this goes.
We are going into our 5th season with the boys volleyball team, and after a long wait, everyone is excited to be back on the court. They have a great mix of athletes on the varsity team, including 6 seniors who have been with the program since they were freshmen, and are really becoming great role models and leaders on the court.
I want to see a lot of progression, honestly, because we started off completely new. We had half of our team is underclassmen, the other half is seniors, so we're kind of going as a group, we're growing and we're kind of learning each other. So I really want to see that progression as well as just individual progression, because that's what the sport's about, is kind of knowing how to get better yourself. So that's also kind of a thing, because we all have to fall into positions. We all have to fall into where we fall into the team. And as well as kind of that team spirit and that team aspect, I really kind of like to see. So when we progress together rather than just tearing each other down, we go up.
The team had a good scrimmage against Taunton earlier in the week, which really helped them work out some of the kinks and gain more insight on their strengths and weaknesses. They can put that knowledge to work as they take on Milford tonight in their first match. The boys are expected to have a really strong season this year. In their previous season, they made it to the quarterfinals of the Central Division I state tournament. They are hoping to make it even further into the state tournament this year and really solidify themselves as a strong and competitive varsity program. The wrestling squad is amped for the season as they have been eager to get back on the mat for over a whole year now. The boys have been training intensively for a few weeks, preparing for their first meet. Coach Adams looks to lead the team on a run for the league championship, with several strong contenders on the team, including junior Sam DeBagas and senior Yusuf Lotfi, who both made the state championship meet in their last season.
Our first meet is Canton on Friday, looking like a win, just like most of the season is. I'm excited because we have a lot of great new faces, and I think we're going to do really good this year.
The boys took full advantage of all of their time off, getting bigger and stronger as a team overall. And an interesting change to note, some of our home matches might be held outside with the ring set up on the turf, which is an exciting thing for the team to experience for the first time. It has been a long-awaited season, and the enthusiasm for KP Athletics is blooming along with the trees and flowers. Good luck to all of you. We know you have been waiting for this for a very long time. We'll see you back here next week with all the updates.